And that was Larinite, folks. And here with me on stage right now is the man behind it. We're going to talk more about Larinite. We got William Lim, the developer of this game. William, very interesting game. In a nutshell, can you describe what Larinite is?
It's a mobile, cross-platform RPG, game with some monster collection, and many skills you can do in the game.
Yeah, it just seems like it kind of had it all. It had reputation, it had fishing, it had different types of classes. There's a lot of thought put into it. Any direct inspirations that you have, like when it came to coming up with Larinite?
There were a lot of inspirations, and you can sort of see now that there have been improvements on a lot of the games that I've been inspired by.
Nice. Okay.
If you want specific games, I can.
It's on you if ever you want to say that. But as we go along, we can definitely do that. And we were talking about like the years of development, but before that, let's actually hop into it. We're going to start from scratch here. We're going to create a character. So when we boot up the game, this is the first thing we see, right? Character selection.
Yep.
If I'm a new player, and I know you're the one piloting it now, you could actually do that. Any tips on how to go about this if this is someone's first time trying out Larinite?
Yeah, wait for a later version of this. But for now, this is what we've got. So you would start. You can create your character, and for now, there's only 2 appearances. I'm not sure if I have time to improve on that, but we'll
sure, I make great
do
things.
That,
all right.
Pick.
And then the base class,
and
shopper.
For the classes, for each of these classes, I did a lot of research into each of these classes.
Nice.
So their abilities will be really meaningful. And I think if you've got the correct version of this musician, for example, their abilities are based on musical notes.
Wow. Okay.
So and other things like that, and I had to look at Ninja.
Nice.
Ninja, for example, really quite in depth, for example, and that's just some of the work that's been done in some of these base classes.
What would be the all-arounder?
You would just
shopper.
Shop. That's
Designer, traveler, adventurer. Okay.
That's how I built it.
Nice. Okay. So we're gonna go with the shopper. Name it. I make great things, and now we're here.
Yeah. And start, and you would select your starter pet.
Does this have any do they have any perks, or it's just more aesthetic?
Yes, that they each have different abilities, and
elements too, I believe. I mean, earth, fire.
Each pet will have many skills with the same element they are in, but they have 2 shared skills right now. That's what is going to happen. They have 2 shared skills, so you can share skills between different pets, so that you're not locked into a single element when you pick a pet.
That's good. Which is your favorite pet to go with?
Owlet.
Owl. Okay. Dark and neutral.
Yeah,
okay.
Dark.
And you can also adjust the stats of your pet, or is this
the base for your starter pets, you can choose your custom stats. But for other pets that you capture during monster collection, things like that, like Pokemon, they will be randomized, but they won't be so random that you have to keep on trying to capture.
If I may ask, owls. Is it because of the neutral and the dark, or you just like owls?
I think this owl is, you can only find this in Singapore and certain other countries.
No way, really? Okay, nice.
So that's why for me it's quite special.
Unique. Okay.
The others are like, I like cats too.
Yeah,
I like kittens. I like cats too, and I like dogs. And German shepherds as well, and pigeons are pretty cute as well. So.
But this owl in particular has a special place. Okay, so now you're leveling up the vitality and the strength.
Oh yeah, because right now we don't have any magic in this demo.
Sure. Okay. So no more points left. We can confirm that. Are we gonna jump right into it? So this is what we're greeted with. The HP 100 out of 300.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
I always do that.
Okay. Oh, sorry, my bad.
Yeah, when you start off, I always do that. But for the demo, it's like that.
Okay, okay, perfect.
And for this part, I would just show you the core combat loop.
Sure.
Which is, okay, the core combat loop is variability. One shot. Just one shot. We'll keep on doing that.
Nice.
And for now, the ability is quite overpowered. But what you actually have to do in the real game is you have to level up. You have to pick the right abilities. You have to depending on the element of your enemy. Depending on where whether you're melee or range, you'll have to select the yeah. You don't go 350. You don't go one shot. One shot every enemy straight away.
Your MP is also getting kind of low here.
Yeah.
So, question: where the name Larinite? What's the story behind this, or is it just like an open world RPG? Like, two? Okay.
So the name, the story behind it. I've spent a lot more time working on the story than I have building this demo.
Okay.
A lot more. It's like 6 years of development, but maybe 5 and maybe gosh. 5 on the story, something like that.
My goodness.
Yeah, that's why it's like that right now.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
okay. Very story rich then.
But I'm now confident in the story.
That's awesome. So now everything else
I have no
follows.
worries. I have no worries. Everything else now I just build.
Okay.
And then I build the rest of the world, which you can see.
Okay.
Which you can see here.
Wow.
So
okay.
build the rest of these areas.
Wow.
And you'll be able to go around.
That's awesome. Okay.
Places and
dang.
Standard
6
loop.
years. That's crazy, and a lot of love and passion is definitely put into that. Okay. So right now you're polishing touches on this. Like when it comes to the gameplay loop, you're at 0 MP now. How do we go about navigating our way out of this situation?
So in that situation, in Larinite, you heal using food items, the food, drinks, things like that. So you would normally heal just using consumables like food and drinks.
Okay.
But for now, it's full heal.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. And depending on the circumstances, I will change. Maybe sometimes we'll have to full heal depending on what the quest is, what the story is.
Yeah, it's
things like that.
I know we're just barely scratching the surface of this, but I feel like we're about to round things out. Any final thoughts on Larinite and where people can avail of it?
You can wishlist it on Steam right now. Just search for Larinite on Google.
Okay.
And on Steam.
Yeah, William. I mean, I know you dedicated like 6+ years of your life in this. I can't wait to actually try it out. We just scratched the surface of this. I feel like it's not doing it justice enough. So please do wish list it, guys that are watching. Any people and any of you guys watching that are interested in this, do wish list that right now. That was William Lim, folks. Again, Larinite, folks. Do wish list that. But we'll be taking a very short break. When we come back, more of Indie Wavemakers, folks. So don't go anywhere.